So, hello everyone and welcome back to this new video. Today, I'm going to talk about what I'd like to call the checkerboard puncher, or at least a checkerboard puncher. So, I think it was about a week ago when I was asked by ilmango and enemies friend 22, I will link to their channels in the description, from the Scicraft server, that pretty much they were working on a melon farm, where they would have a checkerboard pattern of stems, and then as a result, like also a checkerboard pattern of melons. In fact, they were going to alternate between melons and pumpkins to increase grow rates, but I won't get into that. Pretty much their idea was to just punch out all of the melons periodically and pumpkins, but of course you don't want to hit the stems because, well, those don't grow back. And then you can collect the items from below using a hopper minecart system. Thing is, you could of course place all of the pistons manually, but it's a bit finicky downward, and also if you want to make the farm large, you have to quadratic, like if your farm is n by n, you have to do n squared effort for that, pretty much, order n squared. So they were wondering if I could make a flying machine which does it for them. They already made a prototype which was, I think, I'm not sure if it was stackable, but it did the job for a tiny region it was unidirectional. So they wanted to be bidirectional, so they could of course use it multiple times, which is logical. And preferably, they also wanted it to be one which would actually punch the checkerboard pattern both going back and forth, so that they only had to learn it once. So I took on the challenge, and I messed around for a bit, and this is each design I came up with right here. So, let's just show this in action, shall we? I'm already waiting too long for this, I'm not. I'm using this 3-star engine from last week with the auto reverser, just so you know. So yeah, I should probably go in here or something to show it what happens. So, over here you just have lots of extenders keeping everything on pace, not too much to talk about. The interesting part is right here. You have these butts, as you can tell. They get moved every once in a while, and then after they've done moving, they get updated and they push down. Now here you have your typical slimestone double extender, which is just that you pretty much attach your piston to the stone component you're pushing, and that way you could first push the whole thing and then you also push the second part. It's not great, you can't really see that well up here, maybe here it's better. So yeah, that one pushes first, and then this one pushes, and then it goes down. Up and so on and so forth. So every time it pushes 2 blocks, and then only then the butt goes down, because of the way the updater works in this particular scenario. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. I don't think there's too much more to talk about, really. I just really like the way it looks. It took me a bit of time, but hey. I was mostly trying to work on compactness, and I just realized... yeah... You always have to turn it very low when using pistons. So I'm sorry if you didn't understand anything I said earlier. So yeah, I should probably show it in the other direction right now. Again, it's pushing the holes just when the holes are already there, so it's not doing much. But it's still doing it, so it works in both directions. So it's nice. Stops right there. And yeah, because I put lever on, it's just going to auto reverse every time. I will link to the 3-stroke video self-returning 3-stroke bidirectional horizontal bidirectional engine video below. It's a pretty long name. So yeah, I don't think there's too much to talk about. I don't know. I was gonna mention their channel in the description. Oh yeah, right here. So I mentioned this in our last week's video, which is that if you have expanders here, the auto reversion can be a bit finicky. I don't guarantee it always works, but in this particular scenario, it does funnily enough work. I'll show it right here what happens. So pretty much the back engine, which I'm going to call it, stops. The front engine will as a result start moving in a bit. So yeah, now it will start moving as well. But as you can tell, right there are problems. This one is not ready to be pushed just yet. So everything gets stuck. And at this point, this engine gets stuck. This one starts triggering again. It goes back. At this point, this stuff is in a better shape already, because it has, like over here, it has done pushing. So it goes over here, it pushes that back into place, and now it goes back, and everything is in order, and the engine just continues. So this is what I meant last week when I said this thing it's almost have a mind of its own. Like it's self-correcting in a sense. It's really cool, I think. It just continues going back and forth until it's fixed in a sense. But I wouldn't guarantee that. I haven't really looked into it, but I just think it's pretty cool. And also works with this one. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't think there's too much more to talk about really. Like just thanks to Mango and such for suggesting the concept. I probably wouldn't have made it without them, and I probably wouldn't have made this three-stroke engine without them either. So I should probably, yeah, I'll. Let's say I should have linked them in the description of the previous video, which was definitely last week and not like in whatever. I'm not gonna get into this. Anyway, so thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Even if you didn't, please leave a rating. And I hope I will see you in another video.